Hello, welcome to another episode of Forever. I am Biodu
And this is Tolu Olusoya.
Olusoya. Now, we with Forever, we talk about relationships, we talk about love generally, and our journey into it. Today, we are going to be speaking on love is a team sport. I was thinking about it. For team sports that have more than one person, you have 4, 5, 6, 7 people, 11 people for football. Messi cannot play the match alone. You need a team, and everybody have their space and have their roles in the team. In a team, the same way with love as well. If you are the striker, you are the striker. You're scoring goals. You need people that will do the midfield for you. You need people that someone that will keep. You need someone that will do the defense. You cannot score all the goals and be the only one playing the ball at all times. Or else, if you do that at all times, you will have a major problem. You have a deficit in that team. So love is a team sport. We are two people come together, but our roles are different in the team sport. Now, it looks as if sometimes the attackers get the most accolades, but sometimes the keepers do a very fantastic job. It's been a long time any keeper has won maybe major trophies, except to give him for that. But we know that it's a team sport that makes it easy for that team to win. So the same thing with love. Love is a team sport. Someone is attacking, someone is defending. The issue is that the team is winning. So love itself is a team sport.
For love generally, when we come together in a marriage relationship, it's the two of us that are becoming one. So a man will leave his father, mother,
Yeah.
and join to his wife, and those two shall be one. So there are two of them, but they are operating in as one.
Yeah.
So in that particular team, everybody has a part to play. Everybody has what they need to do to make that oneness possible and to make it work for both of them.
So it's important for us to know a few things. Number one, you need to know your roles. The man must know his role, the woman must know his role. It doesn't mean one is superior to the other, but it's just mean that one is specialized in a role. If the man looks like the Bible says the man is the head, if the man is an administrative head, you need to know what your role is and fulfill your role the same way. A woman must know what the role is. It doesn't mean the head is as important. The neck is also important. There is no head that can stand on a body without the joining of the neck. So if you remove the neck from the head, the person is dead. So it's important for us to, one of the first things you understand, you need to understand what your roles are. What is the role you are playing in your love equation? That role is there. I'm a man. I come as an administrative head, but you're not an administrative head. You don't have. You're not in it. You're working with your team member, which is your wife. It's a team sport, and it's important that you understand your role. Knowing your role is key.
For it being a team sport, we know in every team, let's take football for instance, in a football match, there must to be a captain. So for love relationship, for a marriage relationship, the way God designed it, there has to be the head. There cannot be two heads. Anything, my pastor always say, anything that has two heads is a monster.
Yeah.
So in a relationship, as we said, love at the same sport, you are in a team together and somebody has to take the lead and the other person has to follow. Bible said the husband should love their wife and the wife should submit. So you have made up your mind that in the whole world, I've chosen this one man. And it's your responsibility to submit for the team to win together.
So that's why it's important for you to make sure you make the right choices starting with. When you make the right choice, so if you're making a choice of your husband, for example, you're making a choice based on the fact that this is the person that will lead me, and this person must be good. It's like you are trying to be a club and trying to buy a player, and you want to buy a striker. You don't go and buy somebody that is not good. You want to best your best hand, best affordable hand you can get to strike or to be your keeper. So the same way you get the best hand as your husband or the best person as your wife. Now, best does not mean the most, but the best for you, for the journey you want to go to, you must get that best for that journey. Now, that's the first. But the second one is that you must understand that you cannot play it alone. I see so many people that want to play it. You can't play it alone. Love cannot be played alone. It's a team sport. You can't do everything alone. It's like a man said, I want to be alone. Even if you do that alone, you can't have children. You can't do several things you cannot do alone. And more or less, the more people grow, the more we need companionship. It cannot be done alone. You need somebody along with you.
Okay, apart from the headship and the submission side, there are so many other roles we do in marriage. So
Yeah.
that this we do in marriage that you have to understand the uniqueness of your own relationship. There are some things you know how to do very well that you can bring to the table and you'll be able to do very well. There are some things your husband will be able to do very well that you know that, okay, this is my husband can function well in it. There's no two people that does the same thing exactly the same way. So
Yeah.
the way your marriage works might be different from somebody else's home. So in your own home, maybe the person that takes the role of maybe locking the door, let me cite that example for instance now, might be different. That doesn't make anybody bad. That makes
Yeah.
the person can do this very well. So you must understand what the other person can do very well and actually play to your strength. Know what the number 7 can do very well and allow number 7 to do it. Know what number 9 can do in a football match and allow number 9 to do it. You can't take the ball from defense and run the whole way alone and go and score. You must pass at one point or the other, and you must appreciate what the person brings to the table and can do very well.
No, it's why people drain themselves in relationship because they want to do everything by themselves. You know, you want to take the ball, run from attack to defense, or from defense to attack to score the goal, and you want to be doing that every time. You drain. You will be worn out if you don't know how to delegate and how to enjoy the other person do their own thing, the way they know how to do it, and the way you will also enjoy it. It is key that you need to learn how to do things the way both parties learn them to do, fulfill their roles to be a blessing to you. Now, so as we've said, love is a team sport. You can't play love alone. And so if you are coming to a relationship, you must learn that you are coming together with the next person, learning from the other person's strength, what the person can do better, and both of you are coming together to enjoy one another and have fun for the rest of your life. You know, I said have fun for the rest of your life because that is what we do for the rest of our life. We have fun. We need to understand our team and enjoy that team for the rest of your life.
Yeah, let me say something alongside. If you're buying a player from PSG, for instance, and you're coming to Arsenal, you know the way they play in PSG is different from the way they will play in Arsenal. Their team styles might be different. The same way, when we are coming from our home and we are coming into a marriage relationship, we must be careful we don't bring the way they play in PSG into Arsenal and expect it to work that way. So there's a way you're coming from two different backgrounds that you have to come together. And by the time you get to the new club, the new team you are forming now, you must know what works for us. What are we going to do today, so that we don't kind of expect the person to behave like my father. Whereas it's a different person that if you come to understand, you'll enjoy your team and you're playing together.
So love is a team sport. You need to learn to enjoy one another. And love can be enjoyed for the rest of your life. It's a team sport. You can enjoy the rest of your life. There are teams that you enjoy playing with one another because they just gel together, because they understand one another and they work for one another. Same way you get into marriage, it's a team sport. We work for one another. We enjoy it, and we can do life and have fun through life together. We might have our differences, but we have fun to life and together. And it's very, very important. I hope you enjoyed this one. Join us in the next episode.